Alright guys, we're back. Can you believe it? Not a single person left. Wow! Oh my god, I feel so loved. I feel so cherished. You guys are amazing. Thunderfin salute to everyone in chat right now. Fatal Zeph, especially you for the follow. Everyone deserves a Thunderfin salute of their own. Mud Turtle left a message on one of my videos. I'll have to check that out later. So we're still waiting on Trollectic. Still waiting on that. So we're just gonna go in and we're gonna try and complete that one quest of getting these air buffs done. We're gonna get some air buffs done. I turned my mic back on. I was like, oh no, did I not do anything? Got myself some nice barbecue chicken here with some Northside noodles. So I will try and chew quietly. I will try and not make a mess while I have some dinner here. Let's get right to it. We are the biggest airhead in the world. But we have fun being it. M. Klein. Oh no. I've been seeing a very big uprising in this hero as of late. I don't know why. I just have. Oh my. I mean, we potentially could lay Storm Strike and search for a flying debris and get us right back into it. How are we feeling on that? Are you Kona Oracle? Okay. Okay. Very interesting. Very interesting. I don't have anything to get rid of this, and I would be pushing for a lot of damage. I think doing that is the better spot. I can wait on that really good synergistic turn. I can even Cyclone Tamer with it if I get something good. Yeah. He has the Pathfinder. He has it. Okay, that's one Pathfinder down. I mean, he's probably running the Infiltrators to get his buff removal back. Do I just do this? And draw one? I mean, my turn is pretty well set. I fear the Blinding Beetle. I always fear the Blinding Beetle. Flareman Prowler, okay. Oakley Dokley. So M. Klein 00. I feel like I've faced that guy before. The name sounds very familiar. What 3 weapons are you running with this hero? Or do you just want a hero with good health and solar affinity, superiority? I really don't want to do anything yet. I mean, my hand is still kind of meh. Especially with this up, that just hurts me. Thunderslug is nice. Thunderslug is real nice. You would. You would. So if I Thunderslug the Prowler... Ooh, finally we get to see the weapons. Water, okay. That's remove one of your buffs to heal for 3, right? Wish it would show it. Have to wait for my turn. So it's remove one of your buffs to heal for 3. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. This feels right. It feels proper. Killing this. I'll take some, a few more turns of damage reduction as opposed to... Do I just heal myself for 2? I don't have any buffs right now, so I don't need to... I could just pass. This is for combo payments, right? Like, there's no reason to hold on to that. A Reflector. This is going to be a great deck to go Reflector-wise, because if he keeps running like Flaremain Prowlers and tries to get a really big turn, pop Reflector down, watch him cry. It's going to be great. It's going to be great! Alright. So, he probably was thinking, guys, let's not lay buffs next turn, because that's going to remove it. But did we also talk about Cyclone Tamer? Did we also talk about Cyclone Tamer and how amazing of a card this is? I'm going to return that back one. Now he's got another turn where he can't lay combos. And I think we get the Flying Debris. Because we can't lay Chain Lightning. Flying Debris we can. We're going to do 6 extra damage. We're going to have like 3 turns where he's just afraid to lay buffs. And determining on what Astral deck he is, could be pretty clutch. Mind you, we have 2 Dust Kings as well. Ooh, I wish I could have had that one out. That'd have been great. Infiltrator. Okay. You gonna look for a Pathfinder? Yep. You can't lay it now, though. You can't do it. Oh, that is actually like the worst card for us to mill. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, that is so bad. Do I just Dancing Flutterer here since he's above? I think I do, actually. So I get the best value out of it. So it's M Forlorn, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Thank you very much. I'm glad that this content is making you enjoyable enough to where you actually want to sub. Thunderfin salute in chat for M Forlorn. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate it. And I think 2 healing is fine. He's probably gonna Pathfinder like this, maybe. In which case I Flying Debris basically for free, draw 2 cards with it. Essentially 3 because it's combo. Cha-ching. And Forlorn, you get one of those. Oh, that actually stinks. That actually stinks. Do I ever think about Lay the Stratus Swooptail? So that he Pathfinders both of these and I really don't need both of these? And he thinks he's getting a really good deal out of it? I want to say no, I want to try and bait something else. Ooh, okay. And we could also just return the Pathfinder. We could always just do that. Depending on if he lays something or draws something, we can take a look at his hand. Check to see what he has. I think Windsearing here is good. Let's see what he's trying to go for. Let me just take a peek here. Wow, he's got just... Actually, the Oracle is probably what's going to hurt me the most. Right? I could toss back a combo, too. Maybe I do that. Oracle would only hurt if I have multiple turns of damage, and I'm really only going to do like a Flying Debris. Pathfinder is obviously still in his hand, so Whirlwind is not as effective. I wouldn't even be able to lay Whirlwind because I don't have a Dust Fiend anymore. I'm down to 2, so I got to be very careful on my combos now. But... Okay, okay. And essentially, free Flying Debris is always clutch. Always, no matter who you are. It's too good not to do. It's too good not to do. I'll draw 2 cards. And keep that payment. Even if he tries to Subjugator. Or not Subjugator, Yokona. Ooh, okay. Okay, okay. That one I don't necessarily need. I saw his hand, so maybe not... Actually, Whirlwind is just... I'm never going to be able to play Whirlwind. I don't think I'm ever going to need it. Not in this rush of a matchup. And if he does lay a buff, I can then, you know, Thunder Slug before he's able to remove it and heal for 3. A Militant, cool. Actually, do I Windseer his hand again? Wow, 2 Pathfinders, no way. So if I get rid of that, and then I can Dust King. And I'll have like 1 off lethal, unfortunately. I'll have 1 off lethal. Well, for next turn. I'll put him at 1. And I didn't, unless he drew a buff, he can't do anything to remove anything. So I think trying to go in right now is fine, because he legitimately has to have drawn a buff to then lay that buff down, use the ability to heal, and that'll be his entire turn. He's like, this is not even worth Pathfindering. There's no point. Oh, guys, we did it. Somehow this all-air deck is coming in clutch. All classic, all air, all the time. Yeah. Can we just discuss how if you play something that is all tech, that has damage and buff removal and all this stuff, nothing can stop you? Play 200 tech cards. Interesting. I want to re-roll this because I don't play a whole lot of tech. I want to see if I can get something else I play. Play 15 2-cost combos. That could be pretty easy. That could be pretty easy to do. Man, look at all those shards. All those shards. Well, guys. Love is in the Air by Talandi. Somehow, some way, is decent. In casual. The Windseers help so much. The Royal Windrunner is just kind of like, why are you in here? It's good if you get like a fun Thunderslug turn with it, I suppose. But yeah, it's just fun. Whirlwind is just kind of like, why are you in here? Why is Whirlwind? There's so many better cards than Whirlwind. You inspired me, and I made an all-soul deck. Ooh, that could be interesting. An all-soul deck. Actually, I could see being soul being pretty good for, well, you got card draw, you got mill, some damage increase, fungal medium is really good. Especially with, like, Magic's Weavers in that. Lumbering Behemoth. Yeah, I could see soul being really interesting. I made an all-explosive deck. I am super happy that, like, me making this joke is immediately making my entire Twitch chat going, alright, I'm going to go make my own that's just entirely one alignment and see what we got going. Because that's awesome. That's awesome that people are, like, that enthused and that astounded to go make their own things. I feel pride in being able to influence you in such positive ways. Beat Zuna in casual when I tried it. See, I told you. It's pretty redonkulous. I'm trying to think. You probably have like spectral webs in yours too if you're running soul, right? Now I gotta ask: are these decks also classic format? Are they classic format as well? That's the big thing, guys. I made mine classic format. Mine is all classic all the time. Just 3 alchemists, otherwise yes. Mud Turtle, I believe I'm gonna go ahead and just say that you are the one that typed disqualified for unaligned. Not holding it against you, but just putting that out there. Shive's awesome. Your all soul deck is all classic format. That is amazing to see. See, that's the kind of thing. That's the kind of deck creativity that goes along with this. Like right now, there is no real proper ladder format yet because there's no classic. It's all like play 3 decks and you win with those. That's fine. So like this is the time to just go ham on just random deck creation and have fun with it. I didn't care if you played. I know you didn't care. I know you did. I'm just messing with you too, Mud Turtle. I know you didn't care. You didn't draw any alchemists in your win. For all you could have known, they could have been like 3 Soaring Scouts, right? Can I use 3 Jade Wings? Yeah. You can use 3 Jade Wings. They're part of the new Rift Pack, so you can have 3 in there as much as you want. That's actually probably really cool with 3 Jade Wings to be able to swap your buffs out before they expire. That's pretty ingenious. Oh man, I wish this deck could have more Soaring Scouts, but then you look at it and it's like, I never really had my buffs expire. It was all just through damaging and attack cards. So that was what it was. That is exactly what that was. So we're still waiting on Trollectric. He's running a Pokemon thing, he said, until 6 o'clock. So he probably won't get done probably till 6:30. So we got a bit of a time. So, since we have time, since we're waiting on him, you guys obviously made a Soul and you made an Explosive. Let's see the Air versus Soul decks. Shribes, if you want, we can try it. Air versus Soul. This could be very interesting. What would I do for a single element deck for Dread? I would personally go Shadow. Shadow's got everything. Poison. Mud Turtle, when you're right, you're right. Just go full poison buffs. Then use Net. Then just use Nemi. Don't use Grimus. Grimus is too straightforward for that. For his benefit for straight poison. Use Nemi so that you are only allowed to play poison. That's how you really restrict yourself. Oh, that's too funny. That is too funny. Oh. But yeah, if I were to build a Dread, Shadow is where I would head to immediately, because they have Abyss Tentacles, they have Abyss Shades, Abyss Hoarders, the Abyss Weaver. They can get their the combos back. They can trigger abilities. Like Shadow has everything. Can make a classic quick. Yeah. Oh, Shibes is down. Okay, Shibes. I think I gotta go into my settings and turn my private mode off. So you can challenge me, Shibes. We'll have a Soul versus Air to see who comes out on top. I'm very intrigued to see how yours came out. I'm very intrigued. I also hope this is content that you guys are enjoying to view. I really hope so. I'm still waiting. We got a few minutes until my Tavern trials come up. Once they do, obviously, same thing as always. Twitch chat goes up. I talk to myself for about an hour and a half. Some of the best viewing content you'll ever find out there. That's more of a fair match. I feel like Explosive just has so much damage that I would just get blown out of the air. And have another piece of chicken while I wait for Shibes. Never mind, Shibes is ready. Let's go into it. Love is in my air. Blown out of the air, right? Amazing. Oh my god, yeah, Dag, when you just play explosive cards. Ooh, Dark Leaf. Interesting. Okay, well, first off. Yep. I'm sorry, buddy. Not letting that go out. You're gonna lay that every single time. Do I even start damaging him? If he's just gonna draw and heal, and he's also got the fungal, the one that just defend abilities heals, I don't think I do. I think I need to, now that I've seen his hand, I need to be patient with my damage. Because with one buff that I can't remove, he could heal back up for, what, 12? And there's nothing I could do about it? Flying Debris is pretty good. Ashwood Diva. Oh, okay. I'm enjoying the card draw. There it is. There's my clutch money. Reflector's going to be really nice if he starts putting down some heavy-hitting damage cards. James Riev with the Thunderfin salute. I'm happy you're able to use it, man. Yeah, I think I'll do this. Increases damage by 1. I am never probably going to use that ever. Oh, actually, a combo will be on top. Maybe I will. So what do I get rid of? No, because there's not enough really good combo. Like, I'd Vortex Plains Thunder Slug, if anything. And he would have to be laying buffs for me to get that benefit. James Riev, hey man, if it's been crazy for you, it's been crazy for everyone, so do not feel too bad. Okay, so he's probably running Root Singers then, if he's playing Soul, to get back his Reckless Spirits. So I gotta be on wary for that. I knew he had it in his hand, too. I knew he did. That's amazing. He milled a Thunder Slug and a combo. Well, my Thunder Slug is going to hit for this. That's just too good to let through. Because that's the one where I was like, no. Then once he Reckless Spirits, I can Hurricane Spirit. Oh, actually I can do this. For real? He could Spirit of Balance to look into my hand. He can Root Sing. He has Reckless. Wow, he's got like everything, huh? I think this. He can look into my hand and, you know, move back whatever he wants. Windseer, so good. Yeah, he can use his thing to Windseer my hand now, if he wants. I could see Soul being a really fun deck. Like, it's not extremely competitive. Yep. What did I call? But yeah, Soul has a lot of fun tech cards too. Oh, okay. So he wanted to get rid of the damage. Fair. Fair. I think now is the time to Hurricane Spirit. I did move back his Reckless Spirit, right? That's what I moved back. So I think Hurricane Spirit is a proper good one right now. And then pass. Hopefully I'm remembering that right. And he moved back, or I moved back the Reckless Spirit. It's hard to remember with all this stuff going on. I better eat my dinner before it gets cold, I'm sorry. That's fair. That's fair. Alright. So, yeah, actually, this is too good to be true. Crossing our fingers, no Reckless Spirit happened. So he's going to take... Okay, so this doesn't actually deal damage. It just deals the same damage back to him. Fungal Medium. You would. You would. So he's going to heal. But I'm going to move some cards back. Oh, that Fungal Medium is such a good card. I am such a huge fan of Fungal Medium. Oh my. Could that be the turning point in the war? So now he can't heal. 2 cards are just moved back. I'm crossing my fingers nothing is Reckless Spirit. The double reflect, right? The double reflector? So now I can Dust Fiend, Creeble Warcrier. Really push home some damage. And then next turn I can Dust Fiend Reflector. This will go off. He'll take 5. Yeah, it still has the card art glitch. You're right. You're right. Did I just win? If he doesn't... I mean, even if he does, kill my Maribard. Reflector lethal, everybody. Do you see this? I don't even need to lay Dust Fiend anymore. He's gonna take 5, 6, 7. That Reflector value! Oh! Coming in hot! That just, it felt good. It felt amazing. Alright, Trollectic says he's ready when I am. That's probably going on like someone clip that. Someone clip that. I want that as a clip. Storm shame is best shame. Exactly, right? I want that as a... Someone clip that for me. That was amazing. Okay, so we are getting ready to play the moment... Oh god, Reflector is beautiful. Shibes. Shibes. Thunderfin salute to you, man. Thunderfin salute to you. Alright, so I need to give him my gamer tag here. And the moment he sends me the battle request is the moment I immediately hide my Twitch chat and we go silent. Alright guys, here we go. I'll see you on the other side. Whew. Alright. Tavern Trials. Alright, go. Let's do this. Yes! Woo! Won round one. We won round one, everybody. Sorry, we're discussing who goes first or second round out of how to do that. So, let's do this. The idea, man. Let's get this going. I was like, did I not click my deck? Alright. Pressure's on. Pressure's on, everybody. Lil Blammo? Oh, this could be bad. I do not know how this deck fares against hyper aggro. But you know what? We're going to find out. We're going to find out today. Part of me says I just pass. Got one weapon and a Tantosian. Guys, we are the luckiest little boys in the whole wide world. Okay, that's fine. Draw your cards. Sure, sure. Let's get our deck all thinned out. Bring in that tome. Our schmaxy sexy little book. Doing this is amazing right now. Additional action. So we're gonna have one action, so we'll draw the Peddler. Actually, no, we'll have two still, so we'll draw the Peddler and the Burrower. Right? Because we got... Yeah. I keep forgetting that the Tantosian gave us a free action, too. Oh, that was such a good turn. Such a productively good turn. Little Blammo, I was just gonna say, probably doesn't run a whole lot of buffs. If he's the hyper aggro kind. Anti-magic pulse, okay. That's fair. That's really gonna hurt me when my items go dormant, huh? But you know what? It is what it is. It's gotta happen. I'm sorry, it just has to happen. I'll dig through that. I'll most likely Moonlight Burrower again for free, because it's just so good. I could grab Title Shift here and draw that off top. Title Shift to draw me these two and heal me for 6. And it'll put a combo in my discard pile. Yeah. Things are looking up. Okay. Okay. The Chrono Moth. Sure. Sure. And the Starfish. Okay, that's fair. That's fair, man. Was he at 33? Or was he at 32? It looked like 32 just went to 32, and I was like, wait. No. We'll keep that one. This one will go. Moving attacks back at certain points could be better for us than just drawing 2. I feel like we're going to want to equip the Skyrider sooner than later. We got our Salvager. That's awesome. That is awesome. Drawing 2. Okay. Part of me says draw with the tome, see what I get. Then equip the Skyrider. So if I need to, I can always ditch the planetary. Chimchu bring something else back with a lunar on top. If I draw a lunar, playing the planetary alignment in this matchup is probably also just really, really good. Because, you know, it is 12 damage. Like, you can't really say no to that. Okay. Is there anything I really want to get back? Oh, I could get back a Moonlight Burrower if I need to. And have that, lunar. Maybe I do. I'll deal 3 to him now. I'll get a Moonlight Burrower back. Then I can Planetary Alignment next turn. For 12. And then he's probably... Oh, okay, there's the Bubblefish. I do have a Pathfinder for it. And a Vitalizing Frog. Sure. Okay. So now I think I probably just wait till that Bubblefish goes, right? Ooh. Okay. Clearly still talking to myself because I have Twitch chat closed. Thoughts on this? Skyridering away the Enlightenment. Tricky. Okay. Now I think Blinding Beetle is just a really good card. Blinding Beetle into Twilight Oracle. Or Twilight Oracle first. Thank you for that, as always. Blinding Beetle. Move some attack cards back. Really threaten his potential damage. So now the only way to play Planetary Alignment is with the Enlightenment, because I tossed my Solar away. So these two I gotta save for Enlightenment in a few turns. Mercenary, okay. If that's all he does, I can... Oh, that dirty little... Okay, now I need to go. I need to really go. I think Toming here to heal and draw for 1 is good. Yeah, I might just inevitably lose this. This is actually really good for me. Yeah. So now next turn I can hit him for 12. And put him on the defensive if he doesn't go full offensive right now. Because then if I hit him for 12, I have lethal afterwards. Murky Waters. Oh, but then he could easily have lethal Mia now. Ooh, did I just give him lethal? He's gotta have 6 damaging cards in hand, right? He's probably got, like, Bruiser, a Looper, a Fumbling Alchemist. Maybe one even Frenzied Creeble. He's got to have it in hand, but there's nothing I could do about it, right? I really don't have healing, so I got to try and go. And just cross my fingers he doesn't have it. That Bubblefish kind of really set me back. Yeah, I don't even have lethal next turn. That would have been super nice. Chronomoth. Sure. Oh, that Eclipse is going to kill me. There's 6 damage, sure. Sure. I think I died. There's no way I have enough healing. I can push for what? 14? Yeah, I think what my problem was, I should have killed that Bubblefish and then really just started to try and get better value damage, because there's no way he doesn't have 2 damage in hand. No way. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So yeah, that Bubblefish, putting that out there and me not responding with an immediate Pathfinder slowed me down so much. Okay. Whew. Okay. Yeah, I still got to keep reminding myself that, like, some of these times I really just got to hammer home. I was just afraid of, like, Bubblefish and Heroic Starfish for these major big swing heals, because that's what water has. Where, like, if I don't get my damage in, there's no way I'm not getting it. So I go first. Okay, so forfeit until I go first. Whew. One loss really gets me nerve shaking here. Take a bite. Food. Okay. Okay. Starting with a Tantosian is really good too. Tantosian into Moonlight Burrower is just really good, really efficient. One item out right away. Moonlight Burrower, look at the top 4. Ooh. I mean, I want to draw like all of these. Knowing that I can draw it with Twilight Oracle is really good if he tries to go for pressure right now. Because every single one of those I'll still heal for 4. Okay. I think, yeah, just pass, draw. Chronomoth. Sure. Sure. Makes sense. I think I have Blinding Beetle. Maybe even the Twilight Oracle here too. Maybe not. Like, I also got to remember, I got to keep my hand size low, because if he has Umbran Informants, that just messes me up so much. Okay. That works for me. Chronomoth. And a Mercenary. Man. Okay. I think I do this. I don't have Lunar. I think I discard it to draw 2. It's gonna stink to discard healing like that. But getting a combo in the graveyard is probably more beneficial, especially if I draw... Oh, of course I draw something. Of course I draw something like that. Okay. So I think... Like, I really need to get to my next weapon soon. God. He probably runs 3. Like, Umbran Informant, I cannot wait till that gets nerfed. I honestly can't. Mind you, he probably drew 4 cards off it anyway, so it was the same as before. There's a Bubblefish, sure. I think doing this right after an Informant is really clutch. He only had 2 attacks. Awesome. Bomber's not helpful in this matchup. It's just payment for him. Hopefully he doesn't have another Informant in hand. Hopefully, hopefully, hopefully. So I have, what, one combo and discard pile? God, he has a second one! Oh! And it drew him 4, so it's not like it drew him more than it would before. Just, oh, Umbred Informant is such a dumb card. Dumb in the sense that it's super good. It's not helpful at all. Well, okay. I really wish I had my poison item. It's like at least a portable turret. Now he has superiority over explosives. Are you for real? Draw 1 at the beginning, as always. Okay. Do I ever just slam down a bard? See if he removes us like a Moonlight Burrow or something, or do I just pass? I think I pass. I'll wait till this rotates out. If anything, I can ditch the Mari Bard for 4 and then Moonlight Burrower for free. Oh, now I can Planetary Alignment. That works. That works out real nice. Chronomoth, sure. Sure. Planetary Alignmenting for 12. Turns my Swamp Peddler into 6. God, that Bubblefish, man. I mean, do I still do it and hit for 10? Maybe I still do. And then I can Mari Bard. Yeah, maybe still doing it and hitting for 10 is fine. Hitting for 10. Like I said, I can Mari Bard next turn. Swamp Peddler and Umbreon Salvager are all 6 damage right now, so I'm holding on to 24 damage in hand. Actually, 20... Oh, and a Pathfinder. That is beauty to my ears. My mind ears. Okay, so that hurts. That hurts a lot. Okay. I could be dead. I could just be dead. Because he probably has like 12 and 12 and there's no way to heal. If I heal the 13 and draw, and then I Pathfinder, I mean, he's oh my god, this is so... Actually, I think I actually do this, bring back a Blinding Beetle, and try to really mitigate the damage here. I think that's actually a better play. 3 healing, Chrono Warper, and a Murky Waters. Okay, so he's got defend cards, which means he has a Barkeep or an Umbreon Informant in hand. Or a Frog. That's an okay one. Now the Informant? Well, that's what, all 3 Informants now? You've got to be kidding me. Gotta be kidding me, man. You've got to be kidding me. Do I even Pathfinder? Because I don't have damage anymore, so I think I try and heal and draw. Ooh, and Oracle's a nice pickup. Oracle's healing and drawing. Yes. Okay, Bubblefish is gone. These still are only like, 6 damage each. I can always ditch the Mari Bard for 4 damage. That's nice. That's really nice. I think I ditched the Mari Bard for 4 and draw 1. I need to get some damage in here. Maybe put a little pressure on him. Mari Bard I don't think is going to help me at all. I have Pathfinders for more Bubblefish, if anything. Oh, that's going to help me so much. Yes, get me my poison buff in here. Or my poison item. Then I can hit like a truck now. Yeah. Oh, you've done it now, son. You've messed with the pack leader. I got 14 damage in hand now. He could just, Vitalizing Frog. Heal up to 13. Maybe even Bubblefish too. I don't know. There's no way he's lethal right now. Yep, there's a frog. I still have lethal. Okay, now I don't. Now I don't. But that's fine. That's... Oh, it's at the end of his turn. Okay. I think I still ditch a Pathfinder. And then just... Do I just draw? If I hit him for 8, right now, I'll put him at 3, right? He can Vitalizing Frog, and I'll have 10. Maybe I do just hit him. He's got to, like, Vitalizing Frog, Heroic Starfish again, or Bubblefish. How many... He's used 2 frogs, 2 Bubblefishes, I think, right? That was 2. Yep, 2 frogs, 2 Bubblefishes. Yeah, maybe now is just a perfect time to do it. So yeah, he has to have his 3rd frog. I don't die to anything. He's used Overwhelming Blast already. I have 10 damage in hand. Okay, there's a Starfish. So he's back to 6. Technically 5 unless he lays a buff. A water buff. Woo! To the house! Oh, alright. Alright. 1-1. 1-1. Some intense games going. Ah. Woo! Okay. So. Okay, so he goes first this time. Which is just really bad. Oh, for aggro going first. Oh, I can't believe 3 informants. 3! Oh, shake it off. Shake it off. Alright. Woo! Come on. Come on, you got this, Razor. You got this. Alright, well, I got a forfeit. I think... Did he already? He's got to go first. Oh, yeah, he gave up already. Cool. Alright. Ooh, some intense games. Intense! Umbron Peddler. We're on that big wheel, man. We're on that big wheel. Nope. We're on that big wheel. Just going. Just going. We're pedaling our way to victory here. With our Umbron like warrior. If anyone has watched the anime One Piece, I feel like Zoro playing this deck with 3 items equipped. Oh, the best swordsman in the world. Okay, he goes first, so we can keep this one. Perfect. Oh, we got the blacksmith. It's always good to get a blacksmith opener. He's got a turret. Okay, that's also really bad for us. Best one is always Tome. Always Tome. Always Tome. Always Tome. And then I think I Tome. See just what I get. I could also Impatient Scholar. Which actually I might not, so I can lay Enlightenment right away. Well, I got an Impatient Scholar and Impatient Scholar. That's fine with me. So Enlightenment right away gets a combo in the discard pile. Oh, man! Time Flicker opener. That is so dirty. And he pays with it for... Oh, my word. This guy is always the luckiest little boy in the world. And he gets more card draw. Guys, have I ever told you how ridiculous aggro is when you get all card draw at the beginning? Oh. Well, you know what? May not be as good, but I still get to draw 4 cards. Get myself another. Oh, and into a title shift, too. Can you guys see that? Can you guys see all this card draw I'm getting? So I can Tantosian for my Skyrider. He has another combo. Are you for real? And it's the buff one after I toss away my Pathfinder. Well, I think now it's just a perfect time to title shift. Heal for 6. Mitigate just as much damage as possible. Oh. Please draw me. Get that Pathfinder in here. Come on. Pathfinder me up. Pathfinder me up. Nope. Alright. Well, chances that I draw it off the Twilight Oracle. It's gonna be pretty painful. Is he just going to hammer home now? Like, this buff is going to deal max damage, and that's... And a Chronomoth. I mean, I see no reason not to. Okay, so Tantosian for the Skyrider. If anything, I Twilight Oracle draw. If I don't draw it, I can Mari Bard this. Probably the only time it's going to be useful. Oh, wait a second. This is better chance. Oh, clutch. Clutch money. Get out of here. Mind you, I took 9 damage from it, so, like... Still kind of stunk. Oh, man. Okay, now I really need my poison. But there's only 2 combos in there. There's only 2 combos. Okay. So now I tome to heal for 1. And draw. God, one of these is... If one of these is another freaking informant, so help me. Blinding Beetle, that's good. That's good to keep for after he informants me. Inevitably. Inevitably. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna get Barkeeped or I'm gonna get informanted. Right here, right now. He's got literally no... There it is. There it freaking is. Alright, alright. Well, that one would have been cut down by, what, a card? He had... No, he would 2 cards. He would only been up to 5. So I think I draw for 1, heal for 1 while I can. Then I Blinding Beetle. Next turn I can even Twilight Oracle. Ooh, actually. God, that is just unbelievable value for him right there to get rid of 2 cards that he's never going to use in this game. Kinda stinks. Kinda stinks a little bit. Murky Waters. Are you for freaking real? Okay. Twilight Oracle. Shimchu Infiltrator. Yes. That's too good to not want to do. Ooh. I think I'll want that Blinding Beetle back, though. I think I'll need that Blinding Beetle back. I am going to need that Blinding Beetle back. So this is obviously going to be my poison item. Okay. Draw your last pathetic cards, Kaiba. That's fine. God. Chances he has another Umbron card that just draws him cards. Like, it screams 9 out of 10 times, right? There's no reason he doesn't have it. No reason he does not have it, right? I still think I want to tome here. Do I ever Twilight Oracle? I don't think at this rate, I'm going to be drawing into a Gravity soon, and I want to be able to use these cards since I'm so low on health. That Planetary Alignment is just going to be discarded for 4 and to increase my Swamp Peddler at this point, which is sad to say. Okay. So he's probably going to like attack Informant, which is when I'll want to use the Blinding Beetle. Ooh, okay. That works for me. That works A-okay for me. I think I Impatient Scholar here then. No, let's do this. Let's always draw heal for 1 first. Oh, never mind. I can Planetary Alignment now. Such a good draw. Such a good pickup. Which means... Put that back for 4. Put that back for 4. Mind you, I'm not going to be able to draw it because I'm going to Planetary Alignment next turn. But I will have... Oh, you dirty so-and-so. Well, I can Mari Bard you, buddy. Mari Bard, Blinding Beetle. Sounds good. Sounds really good. Maybe he'll want to even keep a... Nope, okay. Wow, okay. He got rid of all the buff removal stuff. Kind of shocking. So Planetary Alignment straight for 12 next turn. It's just good. It's just good. So there are 3 combos, which means each of these are 7 now. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Crazed Bomber. He's got to get rid of Bubblefish, though. That actually might have just won us the game unless he lays another Bubblefish. Of course you do. Of course you do. However, I still have lethal. Unfortunately, I mean, I could... Yeah, this is still 4. I'll just choose to put it back for 4. Woo! Heart-wrenching. Heart-wrenching games. Woo! Alright, chat box is coming back so I can see what you guys are saying. Oh, man. I mean, I will once again go through all these to read them. Oh, man. Yes! If it's one thing RG, your pack leader, knows how to do, it's to put on a show! Yeah! All 3 games. All close games. That's what I do. I shake for you. Oh. Alright, I'm going to invite him to a chat. So we can come in, we can talk about these games for a little bit. Like I said, he doesn't want to showcase his deck, which is fine. I played many of Blamo, so I feel like I can still talk to him about it. Just got to give him a couple minutes. Oh, oh. So what'd you guys think, huh? Broad Peddler all the way. Oh. Oh, man. I am 3 informants, never not good in aggro. Yes, right? Whew. Zeus, yes, this was for the online tournament. This was for the Tavern Trials. This is for the Tavern Trials. That our main man, if he's still in here, can we get a Thunderfin salute for Cowboy Hat Valor? He was like 6th in chat. Can we get a Thunderfin salute for Cowboy Hat Valor for hosting these Tavern Trials? These are amazing, amazing games. I'm glad to be a part of them. I want to try and be more in the Delivery Crab tournaments on Sundays, but like, as much as I would love to devote an entire day, I already stream 3 days a week, so me to devote a 4th day and like tell my girlfriend that I'm devoting a 4th day to a children's card game as opposed to not being with her, until we move in, might not be viable. I might have to just be like, hey, you know, until we move in. But once we do, I might join like once or twice a month. I'm not really trying to go for the bronze points or anything like that. I'm not trying to go for nationals. There's no way I'm getting it. I've already missed like 3 or 4 gold events. But I mean, getting some of those pincer points, man. Getting some of those pincer points. First place gets 1,000 pincer points, which is quote unquote $10 to Delivery Crab. That's already like halfway to getting a mythic hero. That's awesome. I'm interested in studying how this deck plays against other combo decks. Yeah, me too. Me too, man. I mean, this deck, in a sense, is like a mildly dumbed down version of the deck that I'm going to showcase of Fatal Zephs, where Fatal Zeph, it still has a clear-cut ending, and it's like a very massive OTK combo, where mine is just synergistically to the same point, where you have an endgame, you have an endpoint, but this deck says, okay, I still can just go mid-game and push for lethal with how much damage I can put out, but I really have to read my opponent and what he's doing. That first game, like, Unburned Informant after Barkeep, after, like, all these damaging stuff, I should have been like, no, I need to go. I need to put my pressure on and have him start using, like, Vitalizing Frogs as opposed to Tyrax Bruisers. Like, that kind of a 6-point swing as opposed to me dying. I need to put him on the back end. And I still have a very hard time keeping in mind that the Skyrider turns every single one of my cards into 4 damage. That card alone means that I can just apply a lot of pressure at any given time as long as that card is out. Shives, you got 3rd in the Delivery Crab tournament? Way to go, man. Way to go! That is awesome. What hero were you playing? I don't need to know the whole deck list. What hero were you playing? Because I'm sure Matt will want to do like a showcase of like putting the deck list on his thing. You're playing Ferris. I don't. That card. Interesting. First of all, I don't own that card. I had to craft it. So I don't own all the cards, guys. Just letting you know, I don't own them all. Increase damage done by your items by 1 if you have 2 or more fire buffs in play. That's awesome. Oh, that stinks, Fatal Zeph. Was it like something outside that you had to attend to that you couldn't continue competing? I know the tournament went on, at least in my time zone, from like 3 is when it started about, till like almost 10 o'clock at night. That thing went almost for 7 hours. I was like, wow, I'm still surprised that this is still going. And I heard that an entire tournament reset by the guy who won the losers bracket came back to beat the first place person to reset the bracket. And I was like, oh my word, are you serious right now? That's insane! But yeah, that's the reason I want Spectate to be on. So that like while he's hosting these, I can follow along this matchup. And I can watch. Because I would even make a dummy account. Like I would have it set up where I would make a second account on Lightseekers to have it so that I could set it up kind of how Hearthstone does, where I'd have my main screen here, I'd have my dummy account, which just all it does is spectate, clip from that view just his hand, and put it right there so we can see both hands, kind of how they do in Hearthstone, and then of course while they're playing I would. Oh, looks like we got our man, our idea man.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Barely.
Barely. Okay. I can try and bring my mic closer.
What's that?
I said I can try and bring my mic closer. Does that help?
Yeah, try that. Am I coming in all right?
You're coming in fine. You're coming in crystal clear.
All right.
Is your volume down? Maybe? I don't
What's
want.
that?
I said, is your volume down? I don't want to sound like tech support, where I point out the most obvious thing in the world.
That's all right. No, I have mine to the high. Hold on.
Okay, sure.
Let me see. No, I have you as high as I can get it. I will work with it. I'm using my phone, so
Okay.
We'll see where it goes.
Sounds good. So, oh my, what a best of 3, man.
That was nuts.
Dude.
That was a lot closer than I wanted it to be.
Oh my god, every single game came down to the wire. You played 3 Umbron Informants on me in one game. Like, how much?
For which one?
I think it was the second one. You played 3 Umbron Informants on me? And
Yeah.
I'm just sitting here going, how much card draw does this guy have in his deck? You've got to be kidding me right now.
Yeah, it's got 3 Informant, 3 Barkeep, so it's like...
Yeah, you just have
It's
all of the
draw
card
power.
draw. Yeah. No, oh dude, that is awesome. Like I've seen some Blammo heroes. I've seen them like the very aggressive stuff. Their only buff is really Bubblefish in there to prevent some damage dealing. So, did you come up with this on your own? Did you find it from a friend, or is this just your deck creation?
I've been working with Blammo since October, and I started trying to build the deck to build it towards the gimmick, to where if you have 3 water buffs in play, then you get extra damage from explosive.
I tried
cards,
that too.
But it is awful.
Oh god,
it is worse than the decks you get from the app.
Yeah, it is almost.
And if you try building it in real life, it's like $120, so it's not even worth it.
Oh man, really? What buffs were you using?
Yeah, and that's if you could streamline it the best you can. Like trying to build it toward the buffs is like you need a 45 card deck for it to function properly. You just can't do it.
That's very true. I mean, especially with the new classic rotation, all of the water buffs that are like stationary and don't rotate, all of them are pretty much like one-ofs now, so it's almost impossible to get it running.
Yeah, so it's really just it has 3 great elements to it, so you just build it towards that and treat it as a vanilla hero.
Oh yeah, I mean it's kind of how I treated Halvar in the beginning, how it's been treated, where he has really good alignments. You don't need to use his ability, or even my Asavok deck that I made recently. I don't even use the ability nearly at all. It's just there.
Yeah. I mean, at least with Ozavok, you can at least use it to destroy mill decks.
Yeah, exactly.
Or stall decks.
Yeah, I mean that's probably the only good thing. Otherwise, it's like no, just stick with the traits and build a deck from there.
Yeah.
Oh man. So yeah, obviously you went like the hyper aggro route. Is that the route you usually take in card games, or is this like your first TCG you played? Or?
No, I've been building control decks since 1998. So this is kind of one of my forays into aggro in a very, very long time.
Sure. I mean, Blammo's a great hero for aggro with the time and explosive abilities to it. So.
Oh yeah.
So what is your background on TCGs then? I gotta ask. If you've been building them for over 20 years now.
I started with Pokemon, then I went to Magic, played Yu-Gi-Oh, went into miniature gaming with HeroClix and Dreamblade. Took a hiatus in 2012 for health reasons, and then my kids got me back into Pokemon in 2016, and a friend at a local game shop got me into Lightseekers during Awakening.
Nice. Well, that's a great time to get in right on the ground floor of a card game that is only on the Uprising right now.
Yeah.
Pun not intended.
He got me into it. He's like, don't draw at the beginning, you draw at the very end. I was like, really? Okay, I have to check this out.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, oh, if you don't draw at the beginning, that cuts out like half the RNG of almost every games for top decking. So it's like you really have to be more strategical in how you play and what you can do on each of your turns. It drew me into the game right away when I played it too. That's awesome. So, I guess what out of all those TCGs, which one did you have like the best competitive play style with? Was it Magic or Pokemon, or what did you really hit hard home with?
Which one did I have a good time with, or is that what you asked?
Yeah, I guess which one did you enjoy the most, where you felt like you could play competitively if you wanted to?
Well, right now I'm doing pretty good competitively with Pokemon. In the past, I did good with Dreamblade, although it was only a game. It was a game by Wizards of the Coast that was only a live game for a year.
Okay.
And it was just marred with a bunch of design problems.
Oh, okay.
Just from the get. Yeah, and Yu-Gi-Oh! I found a good deck that fit my play style because I was really angry at the time. I found a deck that did nothing but tie, and it just abused the end of match procedures. But like it followed the rule. Gray area, it just took all the legality of it and just made it completely ridiculous. And I took that to like 3 regionals.
That's awesome. I mean,
like if it did a tie, it would win an end of match procedures, and it did pretty okay for itself. I was like, I'm angry. I don't want to build a $1,200 deck. I'm just going to use $50 and.
There you go. Just have some fun. So, have you played Lightseekers like physically at your card shop? You said that's how you got introduced to it. So do you have most of these cards physically?
But I had some physical cards, but I wanted to go to the Austin event, but other things came up, so I couldn't go to it.
Oh, okay.
I sold my Blammo deck to somebody else that's using it online.
Oh, really?
Other than that, we don't really have a lot. Like I live in kind of rural Texas, so like I think there were some events near Dallas, but I don't know what's going on with them anymore.
Okay, interesting. So obviously you said you sold your Blammo deck to someone else. Did you then like recraft it, wanting to still play that same deck on the app?
I haven't got the cards back yet. Although if there's any tournaments or events that come up, then I'll probably get back into it. Although I want to see what like once Play Fusion solidifies how they want to with like up with a new set and tournament structure and everything. Like once that all solidifies, I can see myself playing physically. If like there's a lot of things that need to get sorted out before I can get back into it again.
No, I
and it's another card game. Like it's kind of on the back burner. I'll play the online game, but I can't spend a whole lot of money on it.
No, sure. I completely understand you, man. I completely understand you. And yeah, if you play card games physically, no matter what you play, either it's Pokemon, Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh, anything, it is like a very costly hobby to have. I know I've played Pokemon for a little bit. I played Magic the Gathering. I played Yu-Gi-Oh. I played Hearthstone. All these games, and like I'm just sitting around going, I have all these cards and I don't play the game anymore. What have I been doing? And now I jumped into Lightseekers and I'm like, I'm gonna stick to this one. I'm sticking to this one. I'm gonna stream it. I'm gonna make everything the most of what I can do out of it. And that was kind of my go-to. But Yeah, like I said, it really, we got to wait for it to solidify, for them to give dates on when Uprising is coming out, give formats on whether or not they'll actually be like retiring cards, rotating sets out, what their whole strategy is, because they're still pretty early. They only have 3 sets out, so they still can figure out what they want to do with it eventually. But no, I completely understand when you say that you are waiting for them to solidify and set a certain date and time on how everything is going before you put your solid foot forward into jumping back in again. That makes sense to me. So, I mean, is there anything else you wanted to talk to about the deck? Explain, like, some other good matchups, or have you found, like, one, playing it on the app, there were some, like, other decks you ran into that just you had a really struggle time with and had to modify your deck in certain ways? Or, I guess, what else can you tell us about?
Not really, like, the main 30, I'll end up giving you the deck after the trials are over, but, like, the cards in the deck, it's basically perfect 30. The only thing that's going to change when Uprising comes out is, depending on if they're still keeping Classic, is anti-magic pulse.
Okay.
Just, it's terrible. But it's the only other buff I could really, not buff, the only other combo I can really use.
Yeah, no.
But if
Awakening,
then it's going to be the dual.
Oh yeah, the new dual ones.
Yeah, whatever dual combo comes out, it's just automatically going in the deck.
Yeah, no, I can hear you. Now, because you said, obviously, the one, what was it? What was the combo you just named that I completely forgot? I'm spacing on right now.
Pulse.
Time Pulse, yeah. Now, I've seen, because obviously you run the 2 explosive buffs, have you tried just taking Magic Pulse, or Magic Time Pulse, and putting in the Piston Punch, which is 2 explosives, to help pay for the combos?
I thought about that, but I like the idea that I would have more buff hate in the deck, and it kind of works to the Time Flicker, to where you get an extra action. It'll let you draw a little bit more.
Sure.
When it does used against decks that not like yours, because you didn't use any buffs, so it was useless both games. I think the only time I used it with a Time Flicker.
Yep, I saw that, like, turn 1, you time flickered by paying it for that, and I was like, are you serious?
I was like, hey, that works for me. I'll do it.
I mean, I would take 5 cards in the opening turn. I would take that any day. You still there? Uh-oh, did we lose him? Trollectic, you still there? I, for some reason, can't hear you now. Uh-oh. Sorry, guys, a little bit of technical difficulties. So I can see, Trollectic, I can see your icon moving, but I'm not hearing any sound from you anymore. Did you accidentally hit a mute button or anything? Oh, I hear you now.
Yes, hold on a minute.
Oh, that's fine. This is like one of those sound effect games on Whose Line Is It Anyway? Oh, okay. Trollectic's heading out, guys. So, with that being said, thank you very much, Trollectic, for being in the channel. Thank you very much for talking to me. So there we go. There we go, guys. All these sounds are taking me on a journey, right? You just close your eyes and you just imagine where he is. So, perfect, perfect. I'm going to put a timestamp there as another segment. Whew! You enjoy the post-round interviews? Thank you, Cowboy Hat Valor. Thank you very much. I enjoy them too. I enjoy talking to people about Lightseekers as much as possible. I enjoy it as much as you love hosting these tournaments and playing the game. I hope I did it justice. I hope that my second round... Awesome, another round. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope that this gives you a great insight on everything. I mean, I love if people play me in these tournaments and they want to talk to me about their deck they played, if they want to talk about the games afterwards. I would love to interview any and all of you that happen to be my challenger. I might, like I said, as these things go on, Saturdays are my longer days. Saturdays are my longer days, my 6-hour days. Not that this wasn't a 6-hour day, or isn't going to be a 6-hour day. I'll be in next time. I'm starting to get enough cards. Another non. Nice. Nice. Sorry about that. I was just saying that in the future on Saturdays, if I do potential streams for people that want to play like really fun gimmick decks or think they have a really fun deck like that, or they showcase a deck they've been doing really well with and they want me to like either deck doctor or something like that, and you're on when I'm on a Saturday when I probably do some of that stuff. If you want to jump in with me and chat, we can talk about your deck. We don't just have to do it over stream. We can be more friendly with our discussions, if you know what I mean. You know, we can proverbially put my arm around your shoulder, and we can talk through this together as a team, because that's what we're here for. We're a pack. We're one cohesive unit. But I'm really happy that you guys like the interviews. I love doing them. I love playing this game. I love talking about this game. Getting the ins and outs of other people's heads is just phenomenal for me to be able to discuss the game that we all love. M Forlorn says we in Dallas are trying to get in to get in store going now that Tyson is around. Oh, that's pretty cool. M Forlorn, if you're on the Discord, if you want to reach out to Trollectic and let him know, I don't know. I forgot where in Dallas he said he was, but if you guys are in the area and you can reach out to him on Discord, go for it. See if you guys can start something up in Dallas. I know they already have a store in the Texas area, which is a huge area, of course, in Texas that, you know, can host gold tournaments. So if you guys want to start up something on the other end of Texas, go for it. I highly encourage it. I might have to take a look at my edit deck sometime. I might have you take a look at my edit deck sometime. I pulled her in some packs last week and have been really enjoying her. Cowboy Headvale, I believe I saw the photo when you got, what was it, 3 Enchanted Soils as well? I think I've actually played with you against that. I think we wound up facing each other just in like a casual game while I was trying to get a quest done. I think you came up with your Edda deck. It was pretty fun. I enjoyed playing against it. Edda's a really fun hero for locations. Completely different play styles from what oh yeah, yep, I had a quest to get robots done and I was like, I'm just playing robots, I don't care. So I just played some robots. So it was really cool to get jumping in with you. But yeah, I mean, I would love to build an Edda deck as well. My my location is Howlock the Founder just because I really enjoy being able to start with a classy Skybeam. But as I have recently found out, this guy works really well with just an aggro elemental deck. Because all his ability is, hey, I only use him to really start with one buff. So just put one of those buffs in there, or 2 of them. Always start within your opening hand, and then just play aggressive. You don't have to play a location deck with him. He just can start with a location in your hand. So, I saw someone play with him. I think it was it Mud Turtle or was it Scrub Kid that played a deck like that I ran into? And I was like, oh, that's really interesting. So, that gave me a whole new thought on how to build a Howlock deck. To just run an aggro elemental that's been doing really well with Mountain, but like put in 2 Colossi Skybeams as location cards and have Howlock always get one for you at the beginning so they're always useful. But, with that being said, guys, thank you very much for enjoying my Tantosian Tavern trials. I had a lot of fun with them. Oh my god, they were nuts. They were insane! Round 2 has only gotten me amped for round 3. I cannot wait! I know this is the last day to do it too, so next stand will come up tomorrow. Hopefully I can find the person I am facing tomorrow, and I can talk to them into doing a Wednesday night stream so we can play it on stream again. I love streaming these games for you. I love the interactions. Like I said, I even love going back and listening and just reading your comments of like, oh god, he messed up. Oh, there's a misplay. Oh, he's got to watch out for this. Or like, oh, he's got it. He called it. All this stuff like that. I love hearing your commentary on it. So never be afraid to just continuously chat, because when I go back and I read this, it puts a big smile on my face that you guys are enjoying the matchup just as much as I am. With that being said, guys, I am going to take a quick break for video editing purposes. Probably heat up my dinner again because it's gotten cold already, because, you know, I haven't been eating, I've been talking. Use the bathroom, and then we will come back, and what we will be doing is for the last, 3 hours is showcasing this Fatal Zeph deck. This is a deck that'll put your mind to the test. It'll put your wits at edge. It'll make you go, woo, as you play it strategically, sometimes not strategically, and just see how we can survive until we win. We'll be right back.